Breath of the Wild has a lot of challenges already, but I wanted to create my own twist on the game. I wanted to be Ganon using a piano. How, you may ask? With the power of a MIDI keyboard, some clever software trickery, and of course, mad skills. In the beginning, it was definitely a struggle to make progress. My movements were slow and clunky, but after about 3 hours, I got the paraglider and made my way off the Great Plateau relatively unscathed. Although, sometimes I would forget which button did what, and there'd be a lot of moments like this. You ready? Wrong button, wrong button, wrong button, wrong button. They're a horse already! They're a horse! Now, I thought this horse was going to be my savior. Faster travel means less time struggling with controls, right? Wrong. Turns out, controlling a horse with a piano is a lot harder than it sounds. Despite the teething issues, though, I made my way to Kakariko Village to see Impa. The first true challenge I faced was the Lionel that resides at the end of Lanariu Promenade. You see, I had been issued with a challenge. Beat the Lionel in less than 10 tries for 5 gifted subs, which, as a streamer and someone with a point to prove about my skills with the piano, I had to take up this wager. Things did not go well at first. Between the equipment gap and my lack of familiarity with the controls, the Lionel kept getting in massive hits that I just couldn't afford to take. Even with a small army of fairies, Link couldn't keep getting back up again. No! Ah! Ah! After 2 failed attempts, we came to the conclusion that Link just wasn't ready. We needed to prepare if we were to take down this foe. So, I left the area where the Lionel was and went to train. We amassed weapons, and most importantly, durian. When cooked alone, this stinky fruit restores Link to full health. However, when cooked in a batch of 5, he gains up to 20 bonus hearts. More than enough to tank those nasty Lionel hits. And so, with the new food supply and hope in our hearts, we returned to face the Lionel once more. However, even with these added resources, it was still a tough battle, and Link fell to our vicious foe a few more times. No, Link, run! Run, Link, run! My sword broke. No! Oh! Oh! With these latest attempts, though, the Lionel was taking more damage than ever before, and a glimmer of hope appeared before us. So, with no weapons intact, and hardly any arrows left, Link finally took down the Lionel. Oh my god! Oh my god! We did it! Chat, we did it! After besting our mortal enemy, I began to truly believe that we had a shot at taking down Ganon. All that stood in our way now was those 4 divine beasts. The first divine beast to be tackled was Vah Ruta. We made our way up to Shatterback Point and stealthily collected all the shock arrows we needed to take down the beast. Arguably, the hardest section of the whole divine beast was the 4 switches you have to shoot at the start. You see, a piano doesn't allow for the smooth inputs that an analog stick does, which makes aiming a lot trickier, as you have to sway back and forth to center your shots. This meant that lining up with both the shock points on the elephant and the ice blocks it fired our way was time consuming, and when you have limited stamina and you're under attack, it gets very stressful very quickly.
Quick!
No! I'm not ready! I'm not ready! Sidon, I repeat, I am not ready. I keep pressing the wrong button. After almost 10 minutes of struggling, Link finally made it inside of the Divine Beast. From there, it was a case of solving some simple puzzles before facing Water Blight Ganon, our first real boss fight, and running with Ganon himself. Ladies and gentlemen and non-binary people, it is time to fight Water Blight Ganon. That's why I'm so far back. Yes! Let's go, Flurry Rush! There we go, half HP, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Dude. Oh! Oh! Go, Link, go! Link! Get out the water! Link, turn! Get him! Yes! Yes, lads! Easy! First try, baby! With a bit of encouragement from chat and a sprinkling of luck, we beat Water Blight Ganon on the first try. And we're ready to move on to the next Blight. We made our way across the map to Rito Village and began preparations for Wind Blight Ganon. Of course, accessing Var Meadow required yet another shooting challenge to take the defenses down. But by this point, I was 20 hours into the run and I finally had the controls smooth. Ow, 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 can you not? My head is in the game, shut up! You're not my coach! This isn't High School Musical! This isn't High School Musical! What do you mean, go for it? I have no stamina. I have to walk over. Get him! Get him, Link! Oh god. Oh god. What is that? Link, go! Go, Link, go, 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 go. Get him! Get him! Yes! That was easier than I expected. With all our practicing and training with the piano, Windblight Ganon went down with hardly a fight. He was more of a gentle breeze than the gale I had been expecting. My next goal was to acquire the Master Sword. I knew that Thunderblight Ganon was looming in the future, and I wanted to have the legendary blade at my side before fighting him. So I boomy-zoomied my way across Hyrule and completed just enough shrines so I would have the 13 hearts needed to pull the legendary blade. Sword time! Sword time! Got the sword! Got the sword! If you're enjoying the video so far, why not leave a like and subscribe? It's free and allows me to keep making content like this. Now, by this point, I was halfway through my run. With 2 blights left to go, I made my way to the Elden region to free Airnean. There we go! Let's do it! Let's do it! By the power of the Master Sword, I compel thee. Oh my god. Yeah. There we go. I do know how to do this. Oh, we nearly got him in like one try. Easy clap. So it turns out, when you have the Master Sword, fighting Blights gets even easier than before, and Fireblight Ganon went down a crisp 2-minute fight without Link taking any damage. My confidence was at an all-time high, and I felt prepared to make my way to the Gerudo Desert and take on Thunderblight Ganon after such a crushing win. We breezed through the Yiga Clan hideout with our fully upgraded stealth gear. Turns out, Yiga Clan members can't hear pianos. With the Thunder Helm in our possession, we returned to Gerudo Town and spoke to Ryuji to gain access to Varnaboris. Now, you may remember those earlier troubles with controlling a horse. As it turns out, a Sandseal is a horse cranked up to 11. Not only that, you have to stay close to Ryuji, which is difficult when she speeds up and slows down arbitrarily. The only way I stood a chance of hitting the targets was by using a Savage Lionel bow and completely ignoring the lightning risk as much as possible. It was a very frustrating experience, but after several lightning strikes, Link was finally able to access the Divine Beast and face the horrors inside. I don't care! I just want this over! I just want it over! Did we do it? It's over! Oh, that hurt my hand so bad. Oh. Let's go. Yeah, that's not good. Oh, dang. The power of the Master Sword compels thee. Got him. Get him. Get him. He's nearly outside. God damn. Come on. Easy. That was easy! Once again, the Master Sword proved its worth and ate through the Blight's HP, reducing a formidable foe to a simple slapfest. With all 4 Blights defeated, there was only one foe left to face. Calamity Ganon himself. Oh, I got a Flurry Rush, what the hell? Nice. Oh, dang. Okay, I have to parry that. Oh, wait! We need a photo! We need a photo! Guys! Important stuff here! We need a photo! What the hell is that? Do I have to parry that? Okay, Daruk parried it for me. Cheers, Daruk, buddy. Appreciate the backup here. Get zippy zapped. Okay, I dodged it. Yes, yes, laser beams. Okay, I know what I'm doing with laser beams. I know what I'm doing with laser beams. I do not know what I'm doing with laser beams. Okay. Oh, what is happening? What is happening? Okay, final phase. Got it. Flurry Rush! All the practicing against Lionels is worth it! There we go. Flurry Rush. Go. Get him. Boop! Back at you, buddy. Correct, scrub. Come on. Get him. Oh my god, this is so close. Come on, just one more Flurry Rush and we can get him. Just one more. Or that will do too. We can get him, guys. We can get Ganon with the piano. We got Ganon with the piano. We do need to take a picture of Dark Beast as well. All that stood in our way now was Dark Beast Ganon. Easy, right? What a meme of a fight. Except that it involved a horse. And smooth aiming. Our arch nemesis.
Hit it that time, though. Gotta do some drive-by shooting here. We're making world record piano percent history, ladies and gentlemen. As we jump, we aim, and we shoot the eyeball. Breath of the Wild on the piano completed. Can you beat Ganon on the piano? Yes, you can.
There was a lot of missing and a lot of raging at Zelda, but we pushed through the struggle and the awful weather to emerge victorious. So that was my run of Breath of the Wild. It took me 80 hours and 2 pianos to complete. I'm sure it could be done quicker, and I'd love to see others try. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and consider subscribing. I plan on playing more games with the piano as well as making more Breath of the Wild content. If you want to catch the action live, I stream over on Twitch at twitch.tv/Airnean, and I hope to see you there or in the next video. Goodbye for now.